On today's episode of S&R Motoring, well, I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna try and get as much stuff done as I can. So let's get started. What's up, everybody? If you're checking out this channel for the first time, my name is Scott, and this is my 1989 Chrysler Conquest TSI. So last time we left off, I had started to do a wire tuck. So I took the driver's side fender off, and I fed the wiring harness through this hole here, and pulled it out through the other side. But today, as you can see over here, I have my old cylinder head stripped down, and I'll show you why here in a few minutes. So just looking over this old cylinder head and reading some comments on our previous videos, I have decided to trash this one. I just don't trust it with the strip stud here. And I remember when I first had this car, we did the head gasket on it, and this exhaust stud here broke, and I actually took it to a machine shop and they got it out. But as you can see here, it looks like they may have broken this side and welded some material onto that corner. And this car has always kind of ran hotter than normal, so I'm thinking maybe something, there might even be a crack in the head, or it could be warped a little bit. So I decided to get rid of this one and get a new one, which I'll show you now. So this is my brand new cylinder head that I got from EngineMachineServices.com. Like I said in my other videos, if you need any Conquest or Starion parts, he's the guy to go to. Now when I say the cylinder head is new, I mean it's new. It's not a refurbished cylinder head or anything like that. It's a brand new casting. So like I said before, I went ahead and stripped down my old cylinder head last night, and I took out all the valves and I have them soaking in my special potion over here, if you will. So the car had about 140,000 miles on it. So over that time period, it did build up a lot of carbon on the intake valves on some of them. So I've been letting them soak in this stuff called pH down. What this is, essentially, it's used in pools and hydroponics for plants and stuff. So I just mix it in with some water, and they are coming out pretty good. That one's still got some carbon buildup on it. But yeah, it's just pretty much, it's just eating away the carbon. Like that one is coming out really good. It almost looks stock. The exhaust valves weren't that bad, but they did, I let them soak too, and they are coming out pretty good too. So like I said in the beginning of my video, I wanted to try and get as much stuff done as I can. And that's because I set a goal for myself to have this car running by March for the Run to the Sun car show that they hold here in Myrtle Beach. So yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, get as much stuff done as I can. So today I'm gonna try and get the new cylinder head put together. And it came with all new exhaust and intake manifold studs. So let's get started. Now a couple videos ago you saw me put my front timing cover on. I actually have to take that off, mainly because I forgot to set the timing. And also I noticed, you probably can't see down inside there, but the oil pump tensioner is sticking out further than it should, I think. So I want to go ahead and take that off, make sure everything is right on the inside before I go any further. right, so I went ahead and took the front timing cover off again, so I can get everything timed. Now, like I said in one of my other videos, there's supposed to be a little shelf here that you can set the cam gear on and line up your timing marks. But I didn't have one, so I just took a little piece of wood and drilled a hole through it and got it to the height where I wanted it. And I'm just using that for right now so I can get everything timed. But when I took the front cover off, I got some of the paint that I had just put on, it came off. So I got that over here in my paint booth with a fresh coat of paint drying on it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna check and see how my valves are looking. So when you're handling this stuff, you're gonna wanna use some gloves because they're probably pretty corrosive. So I should have done a before and after shot, but I didn't. But as you can see, it's taking the carbon off pretty good. So I'm probably gonna let this one here, looks almost new. This one too looks pretty good. So there's only really two of them that need some more soaking. On this side looks fine, just the top part. And the exhaust valves, yeah, they look fine because they didn't have a lot of carbon buildup on them. Like I said before, what I'm using is pH down. You can find it at Home Depot in the pool cleaning section. But yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start putting all the new valve seals, valve stem seals, and the I guess you call them retainers inside on the new head, and start working on that. So when the valves are done, I can go ahead and put them in the new head. In the gasket set that I had purchased, a new set of valve stem seals came with the set, but I went ahead and ordered some Felpro ones just because I didn't really know that they came in the kit. But yeah, we're going to use the Felpro ones instead of the ones that came in the kit. Alright, so I got all the valve stem seals in. So now I'm going to try and knock off the rest of this, rest of the carbon on some of the valves with some Scotch-Brite, and try and go ahead and get the valves in and the new Schneider heavy-duty valve springs. So while I'm letting my valves soak a little bit more, I went ahead and threw the front cover back on, and then I flipped the motor upside down so I can go ahead and put the oil pan on. And when I just said that, I just realized that I'm not going to be able to put the oil pan on until the block is on the lift because of this, the rear seal. I can't get it down where it needs to go with it on the engine stand. So unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. But with that being said, fortunately that's gonna do it for today. Just a little recap. Got the front cover back on. Timing is set. Got the valves soaking in my special potion. And I got the valve stem seals on the new cylinder head. So hopefully next time I'll be able to get all the valves in and go ahead and put the head on the engine block and get that all torqued down. Also wanted to let everybody know for the remainder of this month, we're doing free shipping on all of our merchandise. So you can go to snrmotoring.com and purchase a shirt, a hat, or a hoodie and get free shipping. Go ahead and look in our description for the free shipping coupon code and a bunch of other good links. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. And as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy.